Hello everyone, this video will show how to subtract fractions using the giant 1 method. Now let's go over this example. If you notice in this example, we don't have the same denominator, which means that we cannot subtract these two fractions together. So the rule in subtracting fraction is that they need to have the same denominator. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite these fractions down here. To subtract this fraction using the giant 1 method, we are going to multiply the first fraction with a 1. And this 1 here is in the form of 7 over 7. So whatever this number is, we're going to write that as 7 over 7. So if you divide 7 divided by 7, that is actually 1. So that's why we call this as the giant 1. On the other hand, the second fraction will be multiplied by 1 again in a form of 3 over 3. So please remember, if you divide 3 divided by 3 is 1. So again, this is the reason why this is called the giant 1 method. So that from here, we multiply them together. So that is 5 times 7 is 35 over 3 times 7 is 21 minus 2 times 3 is 6 over 3 times 7 is 21. So all we need to do is we already have the same denominator, so we just have to subtract them. 35 minus 6 is 29, and that is over 21. So this is the difference between these two fractions. Now let's have another example. Looking at this example, we can see that their denominators are not the same, so we cannot subtract them together. We have to make sure that their denominators have to be the same. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that down here. So what we do is we will multiply the first fraction with a 1, which is in the form of 3 over 3. I got this 3 from this number right here. And then I will multiply the second fraction with a 1 in a form of 4 over 4. And then we go ahead and simplify this. So we go ahead and say 3 times 3 is 9 over 4 times 3 is 12 minus 2 times 4 is 8 over 3 times 4 is 12. So then 9 minus 8 is 1 over 12. So this is the difference between these two fractions. Now let's go over the next example. This word problem says that Jorel poured 7 over 8 of a glass of juice, but after drinking 1/3 of it, how much juice is left in the glass? So what are we going to do is we will subtract this 1/3 from 7 over 8. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up right here. So 7 over 8 minus 1/3. So again, notice they don't have the same denominators. We have to make sure that their denominators are the same. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that as 7 over 8 minus 1 over 3. Using the giant 1 method, we are going to multiply 1 to the first fraction in a form of 3 over 3. And then we are going to multiply 1 also to the second fraction in a form of 8 over 8. And then we go ahead and simplify this further. So this would come out 7 times 3 is 21 over 8 times 3 is 24. And then that's minus 1 times 8 is 8 over 8 times 3 is 24. So 21, notice that they already have the same denominator. So 21 minus 8 is 13 over 24. So this is the leftover amount of juice after Jorel drank 1/3 of it. So that is how we subtract fractions using the giant 1 method.